Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Let's Crack OPSC. Hope all of your preparation going well, and I hope you are following all the tips and tricks which I have been telling you in many of my videos, and especially this particular video is dedicated to all of you, and especially it was the request of Maheshwari Panda madam, and she said to me, sir, last 8 days strategy should be there. So this particular video, Maheshwari Panda ma'am, this is for you and for all the serious aspirants especially. See, last 8 days are very crucial for any particular exam, be it OPSC Civil Services or UPSC Civil Services. You have to be moving in a focused direction so that you can maximize your output, and the thing that your goal is to achieve and clear the cutoff. That's supposed to be your goal in the last 8 days. I have listed down several important things. Practice silence in your daily routine will make your brain powerful. I do not know any of the educator or any of the coaching institute have told you this, but I will definitely tell you this. Being a psychologist, being a psychology person from psychology, I personally know the more energy you will be keep on talking, keep on chatting with somebody, your energy level is totally diverted. I am telling you with a complete conviction. The more silence you practice, even the working professional too, even if you don't have any particular work, then you have to practice silence in this particular period, because absolute concentration is required. And absolute concentration and meditation can be very helpful. If you can practice meditation 5 to 10 minutes before studies, that can maximize your output, whatever number of hours you are giving, be it 5 hours, 6 hours or 10 hours or 12 hours. If you are giving for studies, it can help you do that. So that is one particular thing. You might have seen that particular Ramayana on television by Ramanand Sagar. In that particular thing, before the Ram Ravan Yuddha, many times they have fought against each other. But when the final war was happening between Lord Ram and Ravana, then Lord Ram was telling to his Sarathi. So I do not know, let me know in the comment box who was the Sarathi of Lord Ram. I think Lord Indra's Sarathi, that is I think Marthali or something. He was telling that right now I will focus entirely with all my strength. Lord Ram was telling to Marthali, and when Lord Ram's these words came out from his mouth, the entire universe was elated. Because Lord Ram was only the version of Vishnu. When the Lord Vishnu almost telling that I will fight with entire might, it was certain that Ravan will lose. So the exam is just like that. You have to, this 8 days, you have to be telling that you have to fight this battle and win it. And you will win it. Then, sleep 5 to 6 hours. Sleep 5 to 6 hours, I would suggest, is the bare minimum thing. Many of my subscribers, test series subscribers and course participants, especially those who are pure students, I will give you the example of Ananya Swami madam. She is an headmistress. Yesterday only I came to know that she is a headmistress and in Jagat Singhpur, and entire night she is studying. Can you imagine somebody is having a handsome salary and having such a wonderful position, still she is devoting so much. You can take the inspiration. She is definitely going to crack this exam. So all the pure students, you have to pull up your socks. If you have to little bit of cutting down your sleep, that is also okay. You can see the inspiration from Ananya Swami madam, and she is totally dedicated. So you have to be doing the same. If you want that, no, I have to crack, because 392 vacancies will not come too often. Then 10 to 12 hours, 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. noon every day for the last 8 days, you supposed to be practicing GS paper 1. always keep it in mind, GS paper 1 is having 1/4 of deduction if you will go wrong, and GS paper 2, that is CSAT, that is also having 1/4 of deduction if you will go wrong. Then always keep it in mind, this particular information. But just before exam, just go through the instruction given in the first page of all the tests. They might have changed any particular rule of deduction. So I personally believe it will not be changing, it will be staying 1/4. Mock test and MCQ revision, 10 hours to 12 noon. You every day you supposed to be practicing mock test as well as the MCQ. If you have already practiced, then it is okay. You have to be focusing on revising those MCQ during 1000 hours to 1200 hours. Similarly, you supposed to be doing from 1330 hours to 1530 hours, that is 3:30 p.m. Same CSAT practice. Why I am telling you this? It is having psychological impact. Our brain gets conditioned into that particular duration. Whatever data that you are doing, that is going to be fed and will be fully active during that particular duration. So you supposed to be conditioning yourself in such a way that in 1000 hours to 1200 hours mock MCQ handling, and this one is your solving passages, then for reasoning, as well as you can say the math formula revision. You supposed to be practicing that. No new book taking. Do not buy any particular book, no matter what, no matter any educator suggests. Do not buy any particular book during this particular period. Do not overburden yourself. Any random important information searching in the internet is okay, but during this particular time, I don't recommend any kind of a book taking during this time. Then practice isolation. No social media, no TV. Yes, you have to practice isolation. Isolation means all from social media. Strict no to even some of the YouTube channels who are just simply passing your time, except my particular channel who is giving you so much of information at the instant. So you have to practice it. Isolation is very, very important. Then strict no TV. Yes, no TV. You can practice. TV is just a negative thing. It will totally, you can say, spoil your mentality. You can practice isolation. Then consolidation of your knowledge, then expansion. As I told you that no new book taking. You have to be constantly revising whatever material you have got from the educator or whosoever is under whose guidance you are appearing the particular test. Consolidate, revise as many times as possible, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, as many times as possible. But do not go for so much of a expansion during this time. It is better to practice one particular, you can say hit. If you know the karate champion Bruce Lee, he said, I fear the person who practiced one particular kick 10,000 times than the person who is having 10,000 kicks, because a person who is having 10,000 kicks, he might not be the master of any of the thing. So this is the thing. Then practice CSAT GS paper 2 by taking extra hour if you are weak. If you are really weak, you have to practice CSAT. You have to take out not only this particular hours, but you have to devote 1 extra hour or 2 extra hours for CSAT. You have to cross the CSAT threshold of 67 marks. And for that you have to watch my one of the CSAT series is also there, some 10 to 12 videos, and I have told you that you have to concentrate on 2 aspects. Either you can take the combination of English plus math or reasoning plus math or English plus reasoning, or this kind of a combination you have to be concentrating, and try to bring the accuracy level up to 90%. It will help you clear the cutoff easily. Then take printout of last 5-year prelim question and go through it. Do not go for a YouTube video for searching the previous year question. You have to take hard copy printout from Google, and there is an answer key are also being given, and you have to be practicing this particular 5 years answer key, because they might be giving some 2 to 3 questions directly or indirectly related to previous year question paper. So you have to be doing that in order to know the standard of OPSC, as well as how you can eliminate this kind of a question, and especially the option part. Then important go through my important playlist and community post MCQs. Those of you watching me in YouTube, and I have created wonderful playlist for history, polity, economics, environment, and science and tech and current affair. So many important playlists are there, plus community post MCQs are there, short informative series are there. If you are feeling underconfident, then go through this playlist. Very, very important discussions I have created. There are several questions can be asked from this particular playlist, as well as the community post. And remember, there are in community post, people have negatively voted in a particular option, because there are so many wrong options in which people have highly voted. You have to do Google search, there you will get the answer. Then start taking mental preparation and feel confident about cracking. Start doing mental preparation and feel confident about cracking. That is very, very important. If you are not feeling confident from inside, no matter who prepares you, no matter kind of a preparation you have, you will never clear. Let me be very clear about it. You supposed to be doing the mental preparation along with your normal preparation. You have to be doing, yes, I am confident, I will crack it, and you will definitely crack it. Then keep last year's prelim cutoff in your mind. Since 2019 cutoff is not out, since the 2019 interview has not taken place, the mains results are not out, interview has not taken place, and final merit list is not out, I cannot give you the 2019 prelim cutoff, but I am giving you 2018 prelim cutoff. Unreserved female, it was 77, SCBC 74, SC ST 58 and 51. Here this was the males cutoff, 87, 86, 69 and 54. Why I am giving you this particular information? It is very important, because the moment you will see the level of question toughness, you can decide on that particular exam hall itself how much questions you have to target. Do not take over risk. Very, very important. Take adequate rest before exam for proper functioning of your brain. Yes, just one day before exam you have to take, no matter how much time you have to take rest, but last day before exam take adequate rest. At least 5 to 6 hours sleep is very, very important, because if you will not be preparing till the last moment, what will happen? There is a mental fatigue. There is something called as mental fatigue. If your brain starts functioning, then only you can crack the exam. If your brain stops functioning, it will be terrible for you. It will cost you one particular chance. So do not take risk. At least on the last day, Ananya madam, I request you, you have to take last day very, very seriously and take rest. Do not go into mental fatigue mode for the exam hall. Then do not look at the crowd. Bring unnecessary stress in you. There is a tendency in India, what happens when the people will start looking at the crowd and they feel stressful. Some people will be studying some different coaching institute material. Some people will be studying something from the internet. Do not get stressful. Whatever material, whatever thing that you study, you are the best. Remember, you are the best. You can crack it. Do not look here and there. Focus what you have to study. Just go and give the exam. All those crowd, that is only for the crowd. The real serious candidates are very few, and you have to be the best among the few serious candidates. So do not look at the crowd, ignore the crowd. Watch my Tukka MCQ handling video at least 2 times before exam. Watch my Tukka or the MCQ handling video at least 2 times. Why I am telling you 2 times? I have done extensive research on MCQs, how MCQ are handled, and you have to follow. If I personally believe none of my course participant as well as my test series subscribers require Tukka technique, because they will handsomely clear the target, because I have given them the target and they know the target and know what they have to achieve. After the exam they will say only the cutoff will be only this much, because they have done enough preparation, and I am totally confident it will be 100% result from our this test series group as well as course participant. And Tukka technique, if you have to apply, you have to apply intelligently. What I have discussed in that particular video, I will give that particular video's link in this particular description. Go through it at least 2 times. Okay. Watch. Then if question paper is tough, don't panic. It is tough for all. There is a tendency of panic, means nervous breakdown. If the question paper is a little tougher, then there is a nervous breakdown in the exam hall, because so much of a tension, so much of a pressure among each of the candidates. Do not panic. I am telling you, do not panic. The question paper, if it is tough, it is tough for all. The cutoff will definitely come down. Don't panic. So you have to remember it. Feel confident that you will rock and demolish the exam. Feel confident that you will rock the exam. As in one of my videos I have already mentioned, feel confident that you will do and rock the exam. You can demolish the prelim examination. I hope these particular points are clear to you. Follow these particular tips and tricks and practice it in your daily life till the especially the prelim time. And if you are new to our channel, do subscribe our channel. This particular channel is totally entirely dedicated for Odisha Civil Services examination. Thank you very much. Happy learning.